Would you, if you had a daughter, would you want her to go through this whole process and be a part of a pageant?
Absolutely. I've actually had this conversation many times with my fiance. We watch the pageants and the toddlers and tiaras and things, and of course there's a negative aspect to anything that you choose to do, but there's a really strong, powerful aspect to pageants that I really want my daughters, if I have any, to experience. So I absolutely will want them to participate in pageants if I was ever to have a daughter.
Great. So how do you feel about transgender contestants being a part of this competition?
Well, I think that there's rules in any competition. I know that there are specific transgender pageants that women can be involved in, and I just think that if you're going to set rules, that you should probably stick to them, because otherwise you're opening the door to kind of have a whole nother issue of problems. But I know that the Miss USA system has chosen to take on the Canadian contestant, and if that's their choice, then that's just what they're going to have to stand by.
Thank you. And you mentioned your cause had to do with encouraging people not to smoke. I started my television show because I want to encourage young people not to use drugs and, like you, not to smoke. What indelible mark are you planning to leave behind your period of while you reign?
I definitely want to try to visit as many schools as possible. I have already visited and spoke with over 25,000 students about not smoking, and I want to get that up to 100,000 students or more, and just try to get my message out to as many students as possible. And if I can, I'd also love to get the state of Indiana, where I'm originally from, to be completely smoke-free. So that's what I hope to accomplish.
And when you are finished and your year is up, are you going to continue working on your cause?
Absolutely. I have continued. I was Miss Indiana in 2007, and I continued up until now, and I plan on continuing as long as I can, and as long as they'll let me keep coming into schools and speaking with kids about not smoking.
Last question. I know that this is a long process, and some people enter their kids in these competitions from very young. What would you say to a young girl who wants to walk in your footsteps? What should she not do? What should she do to win the crown?
Well, first of all, what she should not do is just make sure that she's taking responsibility for her actions. The internet is forever, and anything that you put on the internet or say or do will follow you. And so you just really have to make sure to be a good person through and through, stay true to your morals and values, and then what to do is just do exactly that. Make sure you watch yourself, stick true to yourself, and just build up your confidence and those around you. Don't put other people down, and just be yourself.
I am very proud of you. I have 2 daughters, and any young women that aspire to make great things with their lives are young women we need to really admire. And thank you for sharing this time with me.
Thank you so much.
Have a good time tonight.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.